Gemini, I hope all is well with you. Happy new week. Welcome to your reading, Gemini. We're going to go ahead and shuffle the cards and see what messages come out for you. Please be reminded, not every message will be for you. Only take the messages that resonate. Leave what does not resonate for someone else. I could be picking up on your energy. I could be picking up on the energy of something or someone around you. Flip the roles as you see fit and use your discernment when you are watching public tarot readings. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much for your love and your support. Let's go ahead and see what you need to be aware of at this time. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box of this reading. Thank you so very much. Sending you blessings for the new week. Let's see. Tell me about Gemini. Messages for Gemini. It's Seven of Swords. That pops right out. Seven of Swords. Messages for Gemini. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Judgment. The Six of Wands in the reverse. What's the Seven of Swords? We have the Magician in the reverse. I don't know who you guys are dealing with, but they're very, very slimy. Someone's got a slimy person in their energy. Real shysty, this person. Real shysty. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Fool card. We have the Eight of Pentacles. There's a few extras that have come out, so we're going to keep them. The Sun and the Four of Cups. The Five of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune. There's a massive change that is coming in, Gemini, and I want to tell you that you may actually not see this coming at the moment. Some of you really could be in the energy of someone's got away with something to do with you. You could outwardly know that somebody's been deceptive towards you. There's definitely some sort of character who you've dealt with. Someone around you, you know them to be deceptive and manipulative. Point blank, period. You may feel like someone either hasn't got their consequences for something that they've done, or something has been very, very slow in relation to some sort of exposure where it comes to a specific person. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. There's an energy here of someone presenting themselves in a way to the public as very different than what you've seen. You see another side to someone that maybe you're frustrated that other people don't see. You may have definitely have tried to speak on this or explain what was either done to you, or there's something here where you are kind of looking around thinking, do you not see? Like someone here, whether this is you or the other person, is looking like, don't you see what this person is doing? Don't you see what this person's about? When is it going to drop? When is the penny going to drop that this person is deceptive? And you may have spoken on this. Judgment is here. I don't think you see this coming. Someone has not been successful in covering up some sort of dirt, some sort of dirty past, or something that they really was adamant that wasn't going to come out. This could be somebody who's extremely smug. It's one of those readings, I'm afraid, and you are in the energy of possibly concentrating on other things. I see a lot of you trying to move away from this and move on from this, but I feel like it still does have some kind of place in your mind space. You think about this. You do think about this. But let me tell you that somebody has not got away with their actions, and everybody's going to be on a different timeline. You may also be feeling a little bit disappointed that something hasn't come out, because there's either something that you want to clear. This could be like clearing your name, or someone could have said something was you and it wasn't you. And you just kind of feel like something has been in limbo for too long. You feel like with the Knight of Pentacles being here, that when is this going to happen? There's like, I'm frustrated because nobody seems to see this person for who they are. You could feel like someone wears a mask around you. Now, a lot of you, again, are trying to move on, but a lot of you have got kind of like one eye. It's like you keep looking behind you, is what I'm kind of getting, Gemini, at when some sort of exposure may happen to vindicate you, or to, I don't know if this is, we're going to see, because I feel like some of you may feel a struggle to move forward because you feel like something was either taken. This could be like someone took something tangible from you, money, resources, something that you feel like was owed to you. And it's almost like a disappointment with, I don't know if a lot of you could be feeling like dissatisfied with like how things are going right now for you, but there's something here that happened in the past that may be holding you back. So definitely kind of keep an eye on that and be aware. Easier said than done, but some of you may be needing to really push, dig deep to kind of like get something off your mind, because, and the reason why I say that is because it could be kind of like making you pessimistic, or it could be like the energy of there's happiness in front of you. The universe is attempting to kind of give you things to push you forward. And again, very easier said than done. Extremely easier said than done. I want to add to that as well. This is not easy to do, especially when you're dealing with a character like this. But there's definitely an advice here for a Gemini, where if you do not, or are not able to kind of see what new opportunities the universe is kind of giving to you here, you do run the risk of not being satisfied with the blessings that are coming in for you, and leave the universe to do what it does, because I do see that something is transforming here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, okay, with the 10 of Wands. Someone has not got away with something. They have not, let me tell you, okay? But there's been a period of waiting, and you've possibly really struggled with that mentally. And for some reason, I don't know if someone's tried to ruin your reputation. Something has got you mentally. Something is still grabbing you mentally. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's almost like I'm feeling someone, like a movement. I'm feeling like I'm being pushed, but I feel like there's a holding back. Like someone's got their hand on my chest, and I feel like you're trying to move, but it's like you may even have your hand on your own chest, you know, because of these thoughts that are going around in your head. I hope that makes sense. Tell me about this Seven of Swords and the Magician in the reverse. Whoever this is. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. They didn't get away with it. And if this person stole some money from you, if this was about money or an opportunity, for some of you, this could be like a love relationship where you feel like someone went in another direction, or someone swayed a person to go and give an offer to them instead of you. That has not gone well. Someone is missing out. Someone here has missed out. So whatever someone thought that they were gaining from being shysty, stealing, cheating, lying, it wasn't worth it. The juice wasn't worth the squeeze. And that in itself should serve as a, I want to say comfort, or some sort of ability to detach from the situation completely, because I see you're still kind of there mentally a little bit. Six of Cups in the reverse. Who is this person? The Hermit. This could be a Virgo. The King of Wands in the reverse. This is definitely somebody who could proclaim to be either spiritual. This could be somebody who claims to be very responsible. Someone who could be very grounded, and they're absolutely not that way. This is a deceptive person, and I feel like it has something to do with how they carry themselves. They like to be seen as more wise and more intelligent. And I say intelligence with a loosely, with the intelligence, with the Four of Swords. This could be somebody who, you know, doesn't want people to see them as wild, doesn't want people to see them as, you know, a liar, someone who may sleep around. For some of you, this person sleeps around. And this is a cover that, this Hermit energy is a cover that they use, whether this is a fire sign or a Virgo, to throw people off the scent of who they really are. Someone really likes to be seen as someone who may be very low key. This is not the case. You know the other side of this person. You know the King of Wands in the reverse. Everybody else seems to know the Hermit card, or so you think. the person who could be, and this could be somebody with age. This doesn't have to be a younger person. This could definitely be someone who's supposed to be more grown than what they act. And this is someone who's very much aware that for the age that they are, and I mean, age is a number, there's no judgment at all. There's no judgment at all. But for the amount of life that they've lived and where they're at in life, I'll say it this way, they really should be thinking about, you know, being a little bit more responsible, being a little bit more wise with their decisions. And this person is still in the phase of playing games. This could be somebody who definitely, they are a liar. This is a deceptive person. The King of Wands in the reverse is not the most honest person. But there's something about a cover-up, and this is what you're referring to. High Priestess, they keep a lot of secrets. Again, I don't know if this person's spiritual and they abuse that, or they're spiritual, but they don't like live by what they preach. Like, this would be someone who would say that they're spiritual, say that they're, you know, they're religious or whatever have you. They have a connection to the divine, but everything in their action says the opposite. Two of Swords. This is a mask for people not to see the real them. Pisces energy is here. Justice is in the reverse. You feel like it's taken too long for fairness to be assumed in a situation, fairness to be restored. That's what a lot of you can't get over. Definitely. Queen of Swords in the reverse. A lot of you are holding a grudge. Emperor in the reverse. A lot of you are angry and upset that you feel like something is out of your hands and you can't fix something. It's kind of giving the energy of your word against theirs, and you're holding a grudge, or you have a lot of I don't want to, it could be resentment for some of you, okay? Don't come at me in the comments, but there's some sort of feeling that you have that you could be trying to, because I see a lot of you are really, really trying to not feel this way. Because I see both sides of this. I see the side of you that is angry. I see the side of you that could be resentful. I see the side of you that is peed off at the universe even for not outing some sort of injustice. Like, you feel like something is terribly unfair. You feel like something has been a big injustice towards you, and it's almost like, how is this person still walking around? And people are believing this holier than thou type of vibe, this mask that they wear. It angers you. If you are watching this person on social media, if you are still kind of tapped into their life, like watching them, that is not doing you any favors, and I'm going to tell you to step away from that. The best thing that you can do in this energy is to disconnect. Don't go and ingest or, you know, take in anything that this person is doing in terms of watching them. I mean, you're going to do what you're going to do, but I don't feel like this energy, that energy there, is going to do you any favors with how you feel regarding something. Some of you want payback. It's point blank period. That's what I'm seeing. Let me see the Judgment and the Fool. Someone feels like they've got away with something. They haven't. I'm telling you, they haven't. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. The cards of flourishing. The cards of, you know, having something stable. The cards of the opportunity are in the reverse. This person has not. And I don't know why I feel so strongly about telling you this, because I feel like a lot of you are in the process of trying to move forward, and you can't because you feel like someone's gained something over you, or you feel like someone has taken and they're living this fantastic life because of the way that they carry themselves. They are not. Someone here needs to step away from social media. Don't watch this person. It isn't doing any favors for your forward movement, and that's the reason why I'm saying it isn't good for you. They have not gained. The judgment is that the universe is going to be taking from this person what they took from you and then some. We've gone from the ace, which is what you feel they took from you, and the universe with the judgment and the fool being here, we've got the 10. Okay? What's the 6 of Wands in the reverse? Queen of Cups in the reverse. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, a card of loss. A card of not having. For some of you, 3 of Swords, the Hierophant in the reverse. This person's corrupt, okay? You see what I was saying about that spiritual energy that this person may move in? This person who may create a scenario where people feel like, you know, they have a moral compass and they use it. They do not use it, okay? They do not. You see that? I see that in the cards. And it's almost like you want other people to see that. The universe is going to do what they do. Now, take this part if it resonates. If someone has moved away and got into another relationship, whether this is linked to what they took from you or not, or this is something totally separate, this person could have 2 children. There could be 2 children here involved. Whether this person has 2 children, you have 2 children. There's 2 children here for some of you. This is someone who may have got with somebody who's a gold digger. This could be somebody who was either trapped, or this is what's about to happen for this person. There's an energy of them being used by a person who they may have children with. The Queen of Cups is in the reverse. This is someone who is highly manipulative. You can't move in the energy of the Magician in the reverse and the 7 of Swords with the Justice in the reverse and feel like you're going to get the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles upright. It doesn't work that way. You manifest exactly what you do and what you put out there. With the King of Wands being in the reverse, as I glance down, I'm seeing it again. Okay, I really need to reassure you, Gemini, that you need to move forward from this. The universe is ripping someone a new one. Tell me about this down here for you, Gemini. Hierophant in the reverse. 7 of Wands in the reverse. You feel like there's nothing you can do. It keeps repeating the same energy. There's nothing you can do. This could have something to do with a Taurus. You feel like there's nothing you can do about what's been taken from you. 7 of Wands is in the reverse. You feel like it's out of your hands. And why would you worry about something that's out of your hands, you know? Tell me about this Sun. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Hanged Man. Change of perspective. 5 of Cups. 2 of Swords. Like, you don't want to feel this sadness. You don't want to feel this pessimism at all. But you do. And is Gemini going to be moving away from that energy? Difficultly. What am I about to say? There's going to be a lot of difficulty. What did I try to do there with the words? There's going to be a lot of difficulty. I feel like a lot of you are struggling to move away, move on. Mentally, 10 of Swords, from the 10 of Swords, from something that was very painful. 6 of Swords, there's the moving away. And where is Gemini going once we get to that energy? Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands. Ten of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Do you know why some of you are struggling? Don't take this if it doesn't resonate, because now I'm seeing something else here. I see that you may be being antagonized as well by a person and their partner. Or a third party. I don't know if you felt like you were being ostracized or, you know, slandered in some way. This could even be rumors that you've heard about. and you're trying to move on. Something's making it hard for someone to move on. And I'm not sure if this is some sort of slander and gossip. Like, you really need to block out some sort of outside noise that you keep thinking about and keeps being planted in your head. And this could be at the hands of someone here that has been lying. Whoever this person is with, partnered up with, this is not a happy dynamic. This is someone who is very, very superficial. And when I say superficial, this person drains this person. These two people are draining each other. Energetically bankrupt and monetarily. They are not in a happy dynamic. You could be very stressed out about this. It's like every time you try and move forward, it's like something is grabbing you backwards. It keeps going like forward, back. That's what I keep getting. Knight of Swords. Every time you get a piece of happiness and you try to move forward, either someone tries to dig at you, or this is like someone looking at someone and antagonizing them every time they see them trying to move forward. And that might be the reason. For some of you, it's just mentally, your own mental anguish, your own difficulty in trying to move on from an injustice that was done, because I see something very, very slimy that was done to you. So I get it. I do get it. I do get the anger. There's resentment here. But if it is that you are trying to move forward and someone keeps trying to create issues for you, or you keep getting a third party come in and, you know, this could be a fire sign. This could be somebody very jealous of you, especially your appearance as well. There's definitely a need for you to cleanse your energy, but not only that, block whatever it is that is keeping you from fully moving forward, because I see a lot of you are getting sucked back in energetically into something that you are trying to move forward from. Trust me when I say, a lot of you just need to say to yourself, you know, the universe is going to handle it. I give it to the universe. I give it to God. I give it to my ancestors. You know, give it to God. In this instance, all I can say to you, this is like a give it to God. Someone is about to be dealt with if they're not being dealt with already. And whoever it is that they're connected to, and I feel like could be a romantic person, whether this person left you for this person or this is the circumstance that they've now found themselves in. If you are getting crap, like people kind of slandering you, not allowing you to kind of move on in peace, yeah, you can't sit in that energy. It's time for you to definitely think about what is good for you, and definitely disconnect from anything that you feel is putting you in a space of not liking your circumstances at the moment, because I see someone here is really struggling with moving forward. Is there any advice to finish? I do think I just kind of gave you advice, but let's just see what the cards say. Any advice for Gemini? This is, don't take it if it doesn't resonate. King of Pentacles. Any advice? The World in the reverse. Every time the Two of Pentacles, it's about your stability in how you move forward. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I feel like there's a closure issue here somewhere along the line. I feel like you are trying to find a way of trying to detach from something that keeps bringing you back in, or mentally you keep being brought back into a circumstance that is not a happy one. And there's going to come a time where somebody's words are no longer going to hold any weight, and there's nothing much that they are going to be doing or they can do with the this could be an air sign with the King of Swords being here. There's someone who talks a lot. This could be talking about you. This could be somebody who likes the attention through what they say. This could be somebody with some sort of power, or they have a platform, or there's something here about an individual always either dragging you down or making you feel low about yourself, okay? Every time you try and move forward, there could be someone with something to say, especially if you're dealing with an air sign. This could be a Leo. Someone's very egotistical. This could be like picking fun on a person who they've left, or a person that they've done something really dirty to be seen as the one that is favorable, but they're an a-hole. That's basically what this person is. And there's going to come a time where this person's words are no longer going to be able to affect you. So I don't know if they still affect you or what, but I definitely see an energy of someone still pulling you back in to being unstable. Every time you get to a spot where you could be more grounded, it's like something comes back from the past. Someone reminds you of the past, or you feel like you're going backwards. And the reason why is because energetically there could be something going on where you're feeling very unstable and unsettled because someone is not allowing you to forget. You really do need to try and really push through that energy of the past. I don't feel like you've got the greatest memory with a certain person that maybe you are trying to leave behind. And with the 8 of Wands in the reverse, it may be that you have to resort in no contact with the past because someone's messing around with your stability. I see that very much so. And it could be with their communication and their words. I don't know if you was trying to, you know, be peaceful and not really react. This person keeps picking at you. This is the situation where you really need to let go and let God, set boundaries and keep moving forward, because this is starting to overspill into your life, and that's where it becomes an issue. Gemini, I don't know if that resonates or who it's going to resonate for. Sending you the best love and light for that situation. If you like how I read, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, sending you love and light. I will see you again soon. You take care, please, Gemini. Keep your head up. Bye.